You know, I used to be somebody that was completely against buying a course and selling a course, and I just said I would never do anything like that. And I find it funny because here I am, I finally caved and I finally decided to buy a course to learn something. I was very stubborn and I always said I would learn things myself. So if you're in the same boat and you're like, I'm not going to buy a course, I'm just going to teach myself, why would I pay for something when I can educate myself for free? Listen in as to why I changed my mind. So I am completely against buying a course to sell a course. And if you know what I mean by that, it means that you're literally just buying a course to resell it. It's called digital marketing. I'm not against digital marketing, but when you're just buying a course and you don't even really open up the course or do anything in it or even find that the course is useful because you didn't even try it yourself, and then you're immediately reselling the course and you're just reselling the course for the large commission that you get, that is what I'm against. And I think that's why I got such a bad taste about digital marketing so early on that I completely was like, absolutely not. But here's the thing. Almost everything I have done online, I have basically done my own research, educated myself, learned with other girls, and I never bought a course really to learn how to do it. I was a part of a community that eventually released courses inside the community to learn how to do certain skills. So when I decided that I was going to start learning UGC, I of course went online and started doing all my research, went on TikTok, went on YouTube, went on all the free stuff, Google, all the things. And I did learn a lot, but I also realized that there was large pieces that I was missing. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get stuck. So I started looking at the courses out there that offered UGC inside of them. And yes, 90% of them were all about reselling the course. Like when I would ask people about their course and what was in the course and specifically the UGC section, 90% of those people were just telling me about the commissions I'm going to get if I resell the course and how much money they have made in the last 6 months reselling the course. Some of them were great and actually opened up and literally just admitted that they haven't barely even touched the course. They haven't finished the course at all, and they aren't doing any income streams inside the course. They are just selling it. So their primary income is called digital marketing. Now, with that being said, that's not every course, but I have learned the courses with larger commission, the larger expensive courses with multiple streams of income in there. That is what most of their people are doing because they get fast cash, they get large income, they get silent sales, they call it, and it's not a bad thing. It's just not what I wanted to do. To me, I wanted to learn UGC specifically, and I wanted to be around people that are actively doing UGC. So when I finally found some amazing women that were willing to open up and I trusted and they were willing to tell me the truth, I finally did get some insight on a lot of the courses out there. This is why I chose the course I chose. I was stuck between two courses, but I literally found some girls that literally told me and showed me what the community looked like, and I wanted a community of people doing UGC, having UGC success, and the owner even doing UGC. So this is why I chose AIM. The biggest thing about AIM is that there are 3 or 4 income streams inside of it, but the whole course is about those income streams. Yes, you can resell the course, but there is only a little tiny section inside the course that explains basically how to get your link. There is no education on digital marketing. There's no education on reselling the course, how to make money reselling the course. Nothing. It has nothing to do with digital marketing, how to monetize your Facebook to sell courses. It has nothing to do with digital marketing really at all. So this is why I felt confident going with AIM. Now here's the thing. I went with AIM and I said if I'm going to buy a course, I'm going to fully dive into it and I'm going to do everything it teaches me to do to see if buying a course is actually worth it. And I'm here to tell you, yes, the beginning of the course was a lot of basics and it was a lot of the things I learned off Google, TikTok, all the things. But there was so much education within this course in the first couple of sections that I was literally able to read, implement, and I was able to get gigs and get started right away rather than spending hours in 20 to 30 different modules just to get to the end and still not even getting paid. I think that's why people are also hesitant because they don't want to spend hours in a course to get all the way to the end of the course and still not have anything set up and still not be getting paid or actively doing it. People want to get started, they want to get paid now, they want to start doing it now. I really think she was smart when she created this because her videos are literally anywhere from like 2 to 8 minutes long, and then she tells you what to do, and then after the video you basically do it and then you move on to the next video. And that's exactly what I did. But what I also did was I skipped around to different sections, different topics that I knew I was going to do this now, but some of the topics I was like, I might not do that right now, and I haven't even done yet. I will say this significantly cut out a lot of my research time because I probably would have spent hours more researching on where to find brands, what brands were good, probably making a lot of mistakes, and probably getting ghosted and not answered a ton by different brands because I probably would have wasted a lot of time. The fact that she gives basically a list of brands with emails, phone numbers, contacts, all the things, where I don't have to go look for them on websites. I can literally just copy, paste, and I have the information. Not only that, but she's also posting around like 1 to 3 jobs a day or every other day, and you literally just click the link that she puts in there or the brand that she puts in there, and they're actively looking for people. You either apply or you email them or whatever it is, and now it's like I'm a part of a job board along with a community. So I'm definitely not convinced that every course is a good course. And when it comes to courses, I do think there's 2 types of people. People that actually want education from the course and they want to do income streams inside the course. And then there's people that just see the large price tag of the course and the commissions they earn, whether it's 70, 80%, whatever it is, and they just want to resell the course. So depending on what type of person you are, I can definitely tell you what course would probably be better for you. And if you're going to go with the course that I got, you are going to want to be somebody that is wanting to learn UGC, Amazon, Freelancer, or TikTok Shop, not somebody that resells the course. So I hope that helps when you're going through your courses and you're trying to figure out which one is best for you.